Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. This is your first time to the channel. What we do is we find music from all over the world. In this case, Kazakhstan. Um, and we try to follow people's suggestions. We don't like following the algorithm because we've noticed following people's suggestions has beared way more fruit, broadened our horizons exponentially, way more than the algorithm ever could have done in this amount of time. I have found so many bands and just the whole genres of music. We have a lot to check out around here. A lot of cool playlists. If you have a band or an artist that you think we should be showing to everybody else, please do leave them in the comments. Let me know, and we'll get to them as soon as possible. Now, one of the things that we've checked out a lot from is younger musicians doing things that it's like, wow, like, you know, most of my friends were eating crayons and glue around this time. And and we have like these accomplished musicians now on this channel already. We have a couple of singers that I want to name out. Uh, Angelina Jordan and Amira. Now, both of them are adults now, but there is a lot of footage from them being really tiny and playing with big, orchestras and all this. And in Amira's case, she's self-taught. From YouTube, from everything that I've learned. But yeah, there is a just there's some incredible kids out there that can do a lot of things and making the fact that a kid could be this applied at something like this at this age is amazing on its own, let alone the stuff that they're pulling off here, vocally or musically, otherwise, whatever. Now, in this case, we have Elisey Mysin. He's a 6-year-old. This is a Kazakhstan. They had it's like a competition they do there, and he had already won an award just a minute ago for being the youngest musician to knock everybody's socks off at this thing. So he's just gotten his award, and now they're going to introduce him, and I believe he's going to be playing in the hall of the Mountain King. Isn't that from? Well, I think I know what that's from. All right, let's check this out. This is Elisey Mysin, 6 years old.
Грик в пещере горного короля исполняет Елисей Мысин.
See. Yep. Knew it. I kind of looked like that when I was a kid. Though he looks way more serious than I do. When I was 6, I was starting the guitar. This is so great. I had the same haircut when I was a kid too. So cool. recognize his piece. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just, I wasn't that talented at 6. Beautiful auditorium. Timing. That is so cool, man. Wow, look at that place. That is a beautiful auditorium. And not to get too off the rails here, off the track, but if you see all like the way all the wood and everything is, there are sound engineers that go into places, and they even do it in theaters and everything, and they help engineer auditoriums and design for the optimal sound to, basically like to make it so like you're almost like sitting inside of a speaker. When you're really at a good auditorium with, good acoustics, it's like being right in the speaker or right next to them as they're playing, and it's just amazing. This is just it's like, hey.
Elisey Mysin, Россия.
He's a very serious kid. Bravo is right. Yes. Take a bow. You deserve it. You have earned it, my friend. Now he's
Но мы продолжаем, и на эту сцену
back to just being a kid again. Now, Astana, or Astana, is the capital of Kazakhstan. I am pretty sure, if my Googling serves me correct. And there's an incredible artist from there by the name of Dimash that I would really encourage you. We have a whole playlist filled with him. The things that this gentleman can do with his voice are beyond, like, to just say impressive. It's like not a big enough of a word. It's out of this world type stuff, and stuff that, like, he's performing pieces of music and doing them that weren't actually meant for a human being to sing necessarily. The piece was meant to be assisted by a synthesizer or MIDI keyboard, and he's pulling these notes out of pocket, doing things that you wouldn't think he should be able to do. And especially with his range. Now, I don't know what's going on over there in Kazakhstan, but they seem to have a lot of awesome musicians and stuff. And it's definitely a country to look to that's like very, there's a lot of countries we've been finding that, like, I thought I knew, like, where, it's like, okay, you go to, like, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of cool medals and a lot of cool vocalists from, from metal to operatic to all that stuff. But then there's all these other countries that you've never really even, thought of that have amazing people coming out of just doing incredible things. Like, how is this kid doing this? Like, when I was 6 years old, I had I still had my first guitar. I was still learning basic chords. Now, granted, piano and guitar, for everything they share in similarities, they also are, different. But that's the thing though, like I could play something on the guitar and it would take me a minute to be able to find that on the keyboard or the piano because I'm not a pianist. I don't, and it's just like, I remember I took music theory in high school and I thought, wow, I'm kind of ahead of the game. Nope, nope, you are so far behind that you don't. Wow. I mean, we're talking kids that, we just saw a kid that he's not even old enough to go to school yet, and he's already performing with, full symphonies and such. And, then we got, this kid, I mean, come on, and that look. I mean, he's just where's that other one that he had? Like he was yeah, right here. He's like serious. And it's weird too because he does anybody that's watching that look at that. You better make this work, composer. He's like look at that. You better not fail me, symphony. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, this is great. And I love seeing youngsters not only just being this applied and good, but I think it's inspirational to other musicians that and it really it doesn't matter the age. It's the applicate if you are applied and it's something that you want to do. And in some cases I know that parents can be they want their child to be a musical genius, and sometimes to a fault, to where they can be doing more damage than they are good by making their kid practice way too much and making them actually hate the instrument. And that can be a thing. I mean, there's a genre by flamenco, and one of its leading artists would be Paco de Lucia. And there's, a lot of people will tell you stories about him as a child, not being able to play with the other kids because he was learning to play flamenco and was already quite accomplished at a young age. And we got a whole playlist of Paco de Lucia, so you definitely got to check that out as well. But oh, wow. I really, I didn't realize how, like, much just brilliance in music, comes out of such a, small, really, they, it's not like Kazakhstan is in the news and the national, they're not making waves or anything like that, but boy, do they have an awful lot of musicians. By making waves, I mean, they're not causing any trouble. They're just an unassuming country. You'd be like, oh wow, Kazakhstan, cool. Yeah. Wait till you hear the people that play music from there. It's just, yeah. Come on, look at this kid. Look at him. I'm sorry. It's just, growing up, playing guitar, and I played every day, and it's like I always felt like I just wasn't good enough. And and you'd play for friends or whatever, and they'd be like, "Wow," but you always feel like, and I guess in a way that's because you always are striving to be better. But this kid would have been really disappointed with me if I was his band. He would have been, really, dude? go sit down in the audience until you learn how to play music. But yeah, awesome stuff. I'm gonna keep an eye on this kid. I want to see if there's more from him. I think he has. Yeah, he has a YouTube channel, so we'll have you all linked up to that and more. We're definitely gonna be looking at more stuff from him because whoa, and especially if they don't block us or whatever, because sometimes the stuff will be blocked, and that's what I mean, man. Region blocking is a thing. You won't be able to see things from a whole nother region. So this whole artists and sometimes whole genres of music you don't even know exist because you're being blocked from them. So yeah, that's something that reaction channels and reviewers and stuff can really help in, is like get the word out there that, hey, you need to look over here and, look over here, look at this and, look at that. Would you just look at it? So yeah. Wow. I feel like a failure as a musician. It's just wow. But yeah, very, very awesome stuff. Look forward to seeing more from him. And I hope everybody out there is having a great day. Remember, do all the YouTube things like comment, subscribe. Please comment an artist or somebody that we should be checking out, because we do want to show them to the rest of the class. This is all about broadening people's horizons, finding bands that they otherwise wouldn't have found, music that, hey, you never know. You might find your next favorite band on this channel or on a channel like this. And that's, what's so great about this is it's music that never would have come across your feed unless there was some dumbass like me going, hey, look at this. So, when people ask, why reaction channels, well, that's why. That's one of the big reasons. So, yeah. Very, very awesome stuff. Hope everybody out there is having a great day. We got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of awesome stuff down the pipeline and more. We got all sorts of different stuff to talk about. So, yeah, please go check this young man out and drop him a like, follow, all that good stuff. And like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, comment an artist. And we will see you in the next one. Have a great day out there, everybody.